A lot of luck in hockey.
Yeah.
Very little luck in life. Way to keep positive.
Yeah. Till you started rap.
You can edit that part out.
That's one for the bloopers.
Hey!
Yeah. What to do?
It's Thirsty and I'm Thursday. Welcome back.
We're back for another episode.
We're chugging along through 2020.
Yeah, that's like 3 straight Thursdays in a row. Try saying that 3 times.
I can't understand a word you say.
Thirsty Thursdays, 3 thirsty Thursdays.
Passing grade. Cheers.
I'm thirsty and it's Thursday.
Yeah,
say that 3 times in a row. Another beauty day in the prairie.
Beauty, end of the month.
Coldest place on the planet, or what we've just experienced. We're coming out of that now.
Hopefully. Because
nothing's colder than our boy
Eminem. He put out that album a couple weeks ago.
Music to be murdered by.
Boom.
That's cold. No, you can hate it, love it, leave it, but it is what it is. You know, he's the GOAT. If you don't think he's a GOAT, comment below and let me know. But I don't think anyone that watches this is going to disagree. Come at me, bro. I
say R2K is the GOAT.
We're like the sheep. So, we're back. It's Thirsty Thursdays.
Yeah. What are we doing? We have better audio. I don't know if you noticed that either.
We mic'd up.
Yeah.
You know, like the hockey players, we're all mic'd up.
Yeah. Testing. Who knows?
Feel my balls.
Who knows? The mics may not be working right now either. It
could be
trial
a
run.
Big hashtag fail. Hashtag fail.
Speaking of hashtags, though, we have this little segment that we do here. It's called the old hashtag triple T.
Hashtag triple T.
And the jingle.
Stop yourself and the break.
Got you feeling so fine now on this Thursday, and I'm out.
Break it down.
Thursday, the taste of shine. Thursday, the taste of shine. Thursday, the taste of shine.
Yeah, that's the
I
jingle.
love it.
Just jamming out to it.
Have you remixed it yet? Not quite yet.
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's new for 2020, not yet, but kind of, a little bit tweaking.
Change it up. Just like changing up the different drinks that we have. There's so many segues. We do have a different drink here. This one's...
But you know who makes the best drink? Shout out to the boys at Armory Brewery, North Battleford.
There in the corner, the jug's there.
Yes, sir. I still don't know these. You guys might think I'm lying, but I really honestly don't know.
This is actually pretty unique beer. It's
Ooh, that looks like a hockey jersey.
Yeah. Locker Room Lager.
Oh.
Let's see what it says.
I gotta take a moment here.
Let's just see what...
I gotta take a moment here.
I'll read the info of what this says on the can quick.
You go ahead and say that.
Our story, the boys at Post Game Brewery have crafted the Locker Room Lager just for you. The sniper, the grinder, the Tommy Tough guy, and the bench boss. Post Game Brewery, Calgary, Alberta.
You know, that reminds me of that... No, don't sidetrack me. I want to give a big shout out to the Cut Knife Colts.
Yeah.
Big shout out to those boys. Grew up with those guys. You know, it's no longer a senior team or nothing, but you know who you are. And if you're watching it, much thanks. But also a huge thank you. And when I seen this and I'm like, Locker Room Lager, you know what that takes me back to is the one-time and two-timers at the Adult Safe Hockey League, the rec league up in Saskatoon. Love you guys. I miss you so much. My kid's almost big enough. I almost have enough money to start making trips up to Saskatoon routinely. We'll play, we'll watch, we'll be a part. I'm coming back.
Bring a case of this with us.
The one-time and two-timers. This is for you, and I hope your beer doesn't suck because I'm going to put you guys behind this.
There's only one way to find out if it's good or not. Let's go. Open it up.
And we always rate these.
On a scale of 1 to 10, total of 20. Passing grade is decent in our books, but this could be a little bit higher. Let's see. Cheers. Tastes like a beer. That's the best way to describe it. It's yeah, a little bit sweet. Sweeter than the average Molson or Coors. This is like
Nah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there.
what say you on the locker room lager this fine evening?
Easy drinking,
Okay.
smooth and fine,
Okay.
and goes down without a complaint between you or me or anyone between. So good.
So you come off the ice.
What I'm gonna tell you is, coming off the ice, dehydrated. You want a kick in the teeth, but you want to know that you're still drinking some beer.
The boys just won in overtime.
I think this is a freaking winner. I've
Yeah.
never given too many high marks in my time. Holy shit, I think that's a 9.5.
9.5.
I think
Ooh.
that's a 9.5. I'm honestly spent a long cold winter drinking a lot of different lagers that'll warm me up,
Yeah.
because I'm a lager guy. I'm not an IPA, I'm not a Pilsner guy.
Yeah.
I am a lager guy, and that is a lager. This is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Because I've been drinking this, and this, when he said it was sweet, disagree, that's pretty sweet. Not so sweet. Pretty sweet, not so sweet. Yeah. This is sweet though. It's like sweet.
9.5 though. See, I never played hockey, so I always just watched hockey. I'm not much of the locker room. I don't know.
Oh
what
man, that's
goes
so
on there.
easy drinking.
Yeah.
It's like the Gatorade of beers. On the bottom, the Gatorade of beers, that's what you're missing.
Yeah, there you go. You got some free marketing from the post-game brewery there. I give it a 7. I think a 7. So 16.5 out of 20. Boom, right there.
What kind of number did you, what is that?
I said 7. I gave it a good
7.
good
That's
7.
pretty.
The only reason though is because I find it to be just a generic beer. To me, I'm a little
So
bit.
what's a strong beer?
I'm a little bit extra crispy.
Milwaukee's too strong for you?
No, I would say like a.
Too watered down?
Yeah, I like a little flavor, something.
This
you know.
isn't watered down. It's watered down, but it's good.
Yeah.
That's Gatorade compared to like Powerade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
The
what I mean.
Gatorade of beer.
That's it. I'm tagging it. Locker room lager, the Gatorade of beer.
Cheers.
Right here, you heard it first from R2K.
So let's talk about the locker room thing in hockey. You grew up playing hockey, I didn't. If there was one NHL player,
That says anything. That's a first time for Thirsty Thursdays. I finished that.
crushed it and finished it. If there is one NHL player you compare yourself to growing up, what hockey player would that be?
Paul Correa.
Paul Correa.
Other people have told me, you look like Paul Correa. And then I get hit, or I try to do a move, or I score a goal or something. I come off the ice and go, you look like Paul Correa. I'm like, never followed the guy's career, because I'm an Oilers fan. So I'm going off other people's.
Yeah. There we go too. So good segue onto that as well. Let's move on. We started our own DJ company as well, Digital Keys DJs.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but
We've been talking about that.
up in these parts where the winters are cold and the summers are hot, you can rely on a DJ that brings you what you need on the spot. Digital Keys DJs.
Right there is a little contact information. Contact us.
I
and we
like
could-
that freestyle plug though.
We could contact us. We'll book you shows for events, weddings, graduations coming up in the summer, and
Rates are negotiable. No,
negotiable. Honorable. He's honorable.
Lucky for you, I am an honorable man.
I don't know what you're saying.
Honorable.
I think you're trying to say honorable.
Shut up!
Yeah.
honorable.
They are negotiable. Is what you were trying to say. But Why we're trying.
Isn't that why we're all here?
Yeah, sure.
I don't care who you are. That shit's funny.
So, we also started in the new year, a little bit prior to the new year, this thing called Music Combat for our social media channel.
Isn't that just the
Which
bomb?
is kind of like a take on Mortal Kombat.
Yes. No, it's a head-to-head battle.
Yeah, big.
And it means a lot to us being DJs because you want to control the atmosphere of a room. You want to play the music that you guys want to hear.
Yeah.
And when you're there, and it's a real toss-up, and what he posts up is what we discuss when we're like, oh, what's the next song we got to play?
Yeah.
It's going to bring the room to this next level or that level.
Yeah. But
So we're going to diversify
yeah, so we want to get, let's see.
your bonds, you know.
Yeah.
Your songs. Diversify your songs, you know what I'm saying?
So what we're going to do is kind of ask Richard here a little bit of those old questions and maybe a couple new ones.
Oh, damn.
Some new battles, some old ones.
Oh, damn. And you're going to quiz me on whether they're right or wrong.
It's
I'm assuming.
public opinion. You guys comment below if he's right or wrong.
The adamant user and follower I am behind my own product. I'm going to know the answers, but let's quiz me otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. Because you got to explain your answer.
I might not. Just saying. B has involved in the results of what you guys are voting.
So,
but I care so damn much.
Yeah. So, we're going to also below with another plug. I don't know what you're rambling on about. I tuned you out about 20 seconds ago.
No!
So,
my point being is I don't know the results of everything that you posted.
the moral of the story.
Everything you posted about these Mortal Kombat, I actually don't know the results. So if you quiz me on the results,
I could post the
you're
results.
going to get the real results of what I would probably just play at the show.
Yeah.
I really hope to Christ it's going to work out. Digital Keys DJs all the way.
Yeah, so link will be below everything.
Let's just test how good we are.
Go to our social media pages on Digital Keys DJs and subscribe to all of it, because then you can see these music combats. That's the whole point of what we're doing here. Number one, the biggest question of them all is the Beatles or Rolling Stones? Which one?
Oh.
Right off the bat.
Well, you know, there's a lot of respect to the Beatles. I do. All respect in the world to those guys. But I am a Rolling Stones man. So if I have the chance between Twist and Shout, and I'm reading the crowd, or I'm going to go with
Honky Tonk Woman.
He took the words out of my mouth.
We've DJ'd together.
I'm a Rolling Stones guy over the Beatles. I don't know. That's just the environment I grew up.
Okay. Question two is Celine Dion or Shania Twain? You mentioned that one. Not just those two, specifically most iconic female Canadian singer. I
really feel...
Not so much which one's better.
It might not even be factual, but I want to believe in Shania. Yeah. It probably is a failure, but I want to believe in Shania.
I mean, which one's more iconic? Which one's not so much as which one do you like?
All you need is one more Shania blast, and she's more iconic. But Titanic can keep sinking.
It's number three. This was during the Christmas time, so Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or the Grinch? Which one had better music?
Oh, damn it. You know, the Grinch is so, just like the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. It's great for the kids, everything. Yeah. But you know that, the griminess.
Yeah,
and that's what I love in hip-hop and my sound, is that Grinch. He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You know, you're feeling it.
Dark backstory. And
come on now. It's Battle Axe and the Grinch all the way. So what can I say?
But Rudolph, though, has the very classic Burl Ives. And is it too jolly? Is it too festive? I mean, it's a Misfit Toys.
It's all opinionated.
It is.
We're living in a world that everybody's all hating on everyone. I'm not hating on nothing. I'm just saying, if you like one thing, you like another. Everybody likes some shit. Can't we all just get along?
The next one here is, because the decade ended, What Does the Fox Say or Gangnam Style? Which one was bigger in the last 10 years?
You know what? And it was by this time I actually started following.
Yeah.
And I actually know the results of this one. And I'm quite devastated at the outcome, but this only goes to show you how out of touch I am. You guys want to know what the fox says? Are you kidding me?
Surprising.
What does a fox say? I can tell you what a fox says, but Gundam Style.
I think the biggest thing.
Anyway,
Gangnam Style had a dance.
I'm gonna tell you, Gangnam Style as a DJ puts out just like LMFAO or Black Eyed Peas or Lil Jon.
Yeah, agreed.
What does the fox say? I'll tell you what the fox says. It's off with the 19, 7, all the way to 2010. This is 20. It is Gundam Style.
Yeah, good talk. Good talk. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
This is easy.
Okay.
1990. Backstreet Boys. 2020. Backstreet Boys all the way. They've been good then, good now. You had one thing going for you, NSYNC.
There we go.
Justin Timberlake's better than the Backstreet Boys, by the way.
Yeah. So it kind of pretty close.
But we're talking groups. We're not talking individuals.
We're also talking the 90s, not now.
No, you said 90s and now.
Yeah. We got the next one here now, the mid 2000s, about 2005, 2003-ish.
Yeah.
Gnarls Barkley's Crazy music video or White Stripes and the Seven Nation Army music video. They both had that little...
Okay, so you know what? Mad respect to Gnarls Barkley.
CeeLo Green.
But they were a one-hit wonder. Like, that guy's got some serious hip-hop history and all that shit. And to do that crazy thing with that Gnarls Barkley group that he created, which we're talking Gnarls Barkley here, is a one-hit wonder. And who are they competing against?
Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Is that even a competition? Number one, they're an army. Number two, Jack White's been putting out mad stuff ever since. If you're gonna leave it up to that competition, I'm going White Stripes all the way. So that's my breakdown. And that's an R2K breakdown.
There you go. Okay, we got the next one here. Because it's been so cold out and like almost tundra weather across Canada, Cold as Ice by Foreigner or Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice? Which one? That's a tough one.
Sadly enough, that's the toughest one. Comical over art form. But the art form within the video is not only comical, but really, who snaps their head back like that?
But then you said too, longevity-wise, Foreigner was way more successful than Vanilla Ice.
You're as cold as ice. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go, as much as my hip-hop roots want to pull me, I'm going Foreigner on that one.
Foreigner, yeah. Okay. And finally, the last one. Let's wrap this up on a neat little bow with one of the easiest ones. Let's try and make this easy. Willie Nelson or Johnny Cash?
Oh! Cash all the way.
That's it.
I'm a Johnny Cash kind of guy because you know what? Johnny Cash is not without his flaws. And he relates to the working man, the guy that made something out of nothing. Like, I'm not taking away from Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson was a gift to human society. That guy is an icon.
Yeah.
It was like my buddy, like Johnny Cash made it. And he dragged everyone along the way, and somehow he didn't screw it up, even though he rode the rail all the way along the line, screwing shit up, but he somehow kept going.
Yeah.
And for that is what I think Thirsty Thursdays is we're not the best, we're not the worst, but we relate to you, and you know, we quench your thirst in this Thursday, and I'm thirsty.
Boom. That is Music Combat. That's the whole idea of it, is a discussion.
Look forward to next week.
Yeah, expect us next Thursday with another episode. Video
Every
chat,
Thursday on your god phone when you're on your you should have watched this shit.
Subscribe.
But now I'm giving you shit because you're watching it now when you're supposed to. So get back to work and cut this shit.
And subscribe. And also at the same time, remember, wherever you go, there you are.
Life in the knife. Move. that is a thing you need to, from here on out, you need to end every
Just at the end of
episode
the book.
with wherever you go, there you go.